You win. You win. I quit. Alright. Adding a land to the deck. Let's add a second mountain. No, let's play a third Sulfurous Springs. Alright, 23. Surely I won't get mana screwed on 23 lands. Surely that can't happen. I think the 3 Obs might be too many, too. I think it is Yatsugi, yeah. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it is. Alright, well, adds land to deck, has appropriate number of lands in hand. Let's go. It's legal today. It's hard to find the cards, though, right? How expensive are the cards in paper? I know they're a little bit, like, ridiculously overpriced online right now, but I don't know what the prices of them in paper are. I guess it was better to play Epicure first so I could dispute Sack Blood on 2. Yeah, that was probably better. Although, I don't really want them countering my dispute with Make Disappear. I was 15 last night? Jeez. In paper? That's a lot. I mean, it is a myth. It's probably like... Is that the Chase Mythic Rare in the set? God, this matchup again. This matchup sucks. Yeah. I'm not gonna Blood here, I think, because I kind of want to sack the Blood to Deadly Dispute. No, that's fine. I can just do this. Yeah, how is this? How do you even salvage this matchup? It's like your cards just line up so poorly against theirs. Like, there has to be a way that, like, a sideboard plan that we can have that makes this matchup palatable, but that's rough. Like, these cards just don't do it against what they're trying to do. They just go so over the top of you. Guess I'll cast Mayhem Devil, but go. This feels so bad. It's just why the deck is bad. I agree with you. Like, you can't ever beat creativity, and there's probably too much creativity to justify ever playing this deck. Also, I think you're still not the best against mono green, so if creativity and green are the two most played decks and they're your worst matchups, it's just, you know, not a good place to be. People ask me why Sacrifice isn't played all the time, and that this is your answer. This matchup is just unsalvageable. Yeah. Like, creativity and mono green are probably the two most played decks, and you just can't beat either of them. Maybe Cage on the board. Well, the problem is Cage turns off Familiar, right? But I guess you can eventually sack it to Dispute. I don't know. Honestly, the answer might just be Necromentia. Does Cage work on creativity? I can't remember. Oh, they misclicked. This is why you just sack the treasure first. Oh my goodness. Just sack the treasure first, man. Alright, we figured out how to beat creativity. We figured it out, chat. I have learned the ways. I have learned how to beat creativity. It's really just that easy, you know? It's simply just that easy. I don't know if Furnace Reins is good against them. I guess I'll play one. They're the Gearhulk version, so it's not as good against the Atraxa version, but... So they sacrificed the treasure as part of the cost, but they sacrificed the treasure they were targeting with creativity. That's what happened. So it just fizzled because they sacked the one they were targeting. Where they could have just sacked the treasure and then cast the spell, you know? Yeah, mistakes were made. It's fine. I want to Thoughtseize first in case they have Make Disappear, because I don't want them countering the Thoughtseize. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No Fables for you this game. Not today, not today, not today. In before turn 3 Fable. Okay, that's a few too many Mayhem Devils. I think we got enough of those. Faces down the wire. Would you rather play a Thoughtseize deck or an aggro deck for an RCQ? Por qué no los dos? I think Greasefang is probably the deck that, if I had an RCQ tomorrow, Greasefang is the deck I would play. It has an aggressive game plan, it gets to play Thoughtseize, it gets to play, you know, all the best disruption while still having, like, a really good turn 3 clock. So, I think if anybody is asking for a recommendation for an RCQ, Greasefang would be my pick. You have an RCQ today? Well, definitely not Greasefang then. Only if your RCQ is tomorrow specifically. Second league. We played a lot. We played against a lot of bad matchups the first league. Not the best showing for Ob, so I wanted to run it back. Could have Aether Gusted my Mayhem Devil. They did not. I was big Ob Boy Ben. Well, the problem is we played against a bunch of horrendous matchups, and they're all matchups where Ob Nixilis is basically blank cardboard, so it's really hard to say how good Ob is. Starts at your RCQ starts at 6:30 p.m. Oh, is it like one of those FNM RCQs? I've seen people talk about those before. The extremely rare FNM RCQs. God, I would never. Oh, and their last card's Gearhulk, so we're still gonna lose this game. It's unfortunate. I guess we have to try and dig for Thoughtseize. It's not Thoughtseize. No, I'm pretty sure. If I recall correctly, I do not think that Grafdigger's Cage works against Creativity, because doesn't Creativity exile the card? Indomitable Creativity. Sure. Wait, okay. Destroy X. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards on top of their its creatures and exiles that card. Yeah, so it doesn't work. It's putting into play from exiled. So yeah, it doesn't even work against them. I mean, that's not... Oh wait, no, it is bad, because if I play the Epicure, they just respond. Yeah, if I go Ob Nix, cast Epicure, they just respond in Gearhulk, Volcanic Spite the Ob. So that doesn't even work. So I guess we're just going to play Fable Harvester? I don't want to expose the Ob Nix yet. This might bait them into casting the Gearhulk. Okay, deal. Sack the Epicure. No. I don't have a Mayhem Devil in play. It's not how that works. So now if I draw land, I can go Ob Nix Epicure. And they are Hellbent. I think I might try and trade Harvester here. If they offer it. They might fire up Den too. Oh, I can't. I have to kill the Fable. I definitely cannot trade here. I have to try to kill this. So I have to just take 9, 10. Cast the Epicure first, hold up the Witch 7 when they cast the Ob. That still doesn't work. It doesn't. How does that get my creature above Volcanic Spite? It doesn't. No matter what I do, it doesn't work. Oh, because of the Cauldron Familiar. You're right. You're right. I'm dumb. I forgot about the Familiar. I totally forgot about this. Yeah, you're right. Jarvis, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good stream. I totally forgot about the Cauldron Familiar. No, you guys are right. Yeah, so I guess I should have led Epicure, then Ob Nix, right? And if they Volcanic Spite the Ob, I respond, sack Epicure for food, get back Cat, make it a 5/4. That was the right line for sure. As is, I'm just dead, right? Not necessarily. No, I'm pretty dead, right? Because I have to kill the Fable. Because if I don't kill the Fable, they just copy Gearhulk. Yeah. So I guess that was the right line. I should have just played the Epicure first, then the Ob Nix. They might fuck up and go to Volcanic Spite, and then I just get back the Cat and blow them out. But also, like, that line, isn't that line just horrible against Gearhulk Aethergust? Because they just Aethergust the Ob Nix. So I'm probably still screwed either way, right? Because they had Gust in the graveyard. Yeah, so I guess if I take that line, I play the Epicure. They take the same line where they just shove everything. The next turn I go, resolve Ob Nix, sack Epicure, get back Cat. Ob Nix gets bigger, eat the Den, block the Gearhulk, take 1, 2, 3, 4, go to 2. Yeah, guess we still would have been playing at that point. I would have maybe gotten one more draw step that way. That's a good draw. Lance? I mean, I did ask for a land, and I did get a land. So I guess I am not allowed to complain. Go. I guess that could be Jund with Teething Wormulet. I hate that card. Not a big fan of it. It always feels like that card is a little bit too cute. Cycle the O-Piss. Oh, piss. I'm gonna piss myself. Yeah, never been a big fan of that card. I've tried it a couple of times. That is an interesting draw. Let's go to combat first. Let's see what they do. Invasion of Asgol. It's worse than Fatal Push as a removal spell. I get it's cute because it triggers Ob Nixilis, but I think it's just a much, much worse card than Fatal Push. I'll play Devil here. How has Ob been? When I've been able to cast it and not been under an immense amount of pressure, it's been good. But that's the biggest issue with the card, right? It's a 4-mana card that like doesn't necessarily impact the battlefield. It provides you some card advantage and a big threat, but it's one of those cards that if you fall behind, it is particularly bad. It's annoying. Let's do this though. Backside grows with Kata, but no, I know that, but I just think as a removal spell, it's just not that good. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to eat the blood here. I know I could deal them a point of damage, but I want to keep this. I'm probably just going to play this next turn. Is it better than just playing Shieldred? Ob Nixilis? Well, Ob Nixilis gives you Jegantha. So, you know, even if I wasn't playing Ob Nixilis, I don't think I would play Shieldred because of Jegantha. Interesting. I have 2 cards in hand. Question is, am I playing my land out? I don't think so. I think I'm going to hold the land. I might want to loot with the blood next turn. Just going to chill. We bing chillin'. Lethal Demolition, a way to make bodies the chump post board. In what particular matchup? It's like the aggressive decks, I guess. Maybe? Might not be the worst idea, but I'm not sure if it necessarily... Like, you should be good against all the small creature decks anyways. Like, you should be eating up the aggro decks for breakfast. Those are traditionally the best matchups for these style of decks. Alright. Yeah, I'm out. You win. God, that matchup is so bad. If only there was a way to fix it. I don't think there is, and unfortunately, that's why I don't think this deck... Surely this is not more creativity, right? I'm about to lose it if we play against creativity again. Guess we have to keep this and just hope to draw a 3rd land. I think I'm putting back Ob, considering my hand's a little clunky already. yeah. As soon as I trade them back to you, Kurt Bros, you should probably sell the Ob Nixilises. Kept the do nothing hand? What are you talking about? Realize that not a single one of my hands do anything in the matchup. Like, just what I'm saying is, fundamentally speaking, your entire deck is bad against them. That's the point that I'm making. It doesn't matter if you have the Stone Cold Nuts. Your Stone Cold Nuts doesn't beat their average draw because your deck is just so poorly lined up against them. So I don't really understand the point that you're making. Not sure where your Stone Cold Nuts is against them. Yeah, exactly. Like... What, like Thoughtseize into Harvester into Fable? Your Stone Cold Nuts is when you draw the Rakdos mid-range half of your deck and none of the sack bullshit, because the sack bullshit does nothing against them. Like, they don't care about your small ball, okay, I'm going to gain some incremental card advantage. They put a Magma Opus onto the stack on turn 4. Your deck just can't compete with that. It doesn't matter what you do. Like, you're gaining these small incremental advantages, and they're like, oh yeah, turn 4, I'm going to put 9 power into play and draw 5 cards. Good luck. Alright, let's think about this turn. I'm going to go claim, attack, treasure, sack. What's up, Kyle? I think I want to keep the rest of my hand, though. I could discard Pathway, but I think I'm going to keep the extra land. Go dispute. Sack this. Not gonna play Mayhem Devil this turn because I want to be able to go Devil, sack 2 treasures, and immediately kill this. I mean, I love playing Rakdos Sacrifice, but I just don't really think you can justify playing it in the current metagame. It just has too many bad matchups. So yeah, I mean, at this juncture, I would probably recommend playing Rakdos midrange. Like, if you want to play a Rakdos deck, midrange is definitely better. Can I kill this Shieldred? No. Is it even worth playing the Mayhem Devil here? I'm thinking about just Fable Tapland Pass. Because if I play Mayhem Devil, I then have to use a treasure to play the Fable, and then I don't have a second treasure in play to kill the backside of Fable. So this is going to look weird, but I think I'm just going to go Fable, Tapland, Pass. I'm just setting up for, like, this huge Mayhem Devil turn. Also dodging, like, sorcery speed removal. I guess if they have a Dreadboard, they would just kill this, but... sure. I mean, that's the thing. Even if you are a master of Rakdos Sacrifice, the deck is just so poorly positioned that it doesn't matter, you know? Like, this deck just has no good matchups, as far as the top decks are concerned. Yeah, that's a good point, too. It's like, you weren't really missing the Ob Nixilis. Ob Nixilis is a powerful card, but it's not really what this deck wants, is the issue. I'm at 9. I think I have to go to 5 here. I can't win unless I find an answer for this Shieldred. I know I'm taking 4 damage, but... that actually kind of works, right? So, we can go... I think that works. I think I have enough to exactly kill the Shieldred now. Right, so I can go 1, 2, 3... Cast Devil, go to combat, attack here. Yeah, this should work. They're going to take 2. And then what I'm going to do, I guess I have to sacrifice the Goblin Shaman token, right? Sack Shaman, 1 damage to Shieldred. Sack Treasure, sack Treasure, sack Treasure, sack Blood. That's 4 more that kill Shieldred. Did a Reflection Harvester. I mean, possibly, but aren't I just way more dead to the Shieldred? You know what I mean? Like, I get 3 looks at a Fatal Push to kill one of these 2. Or, like, Cat Oven and stuff. So, let's go 1, 2, Dispute, sack this, ping. Still with that on the stack. Ping. I should not be making white mana, but it's fine. Ping. Ping. Resolve all of that. So I need 1 more ping to be able to kill one of these 2. Unfortunate. I mean, like I said, you know, I could have killed both of these and left them with the Shieldred, but I think that's worse. Maybe not. Right? Like, I could have killed both Harvester and Fable instead of Shieldred. Well, no, I couldn't, because I had to resolve the dispute, right? So the only way for me to get 3 more looks was actually killing the Shieldred. Yeah, otherwise I would just die, because I'm at 5, right? Can respond to Harvester Sack with Treasure. Well, the issue is they just copy... Oh, I see what you're saying. They copy Sack Harvester, I ping, and then I sack Treasure and kill the Reflection. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, I guess that kind of works. She need to find, like, a Fatal Push or something, and that would have been fine. Fatal Push killed the Bloodtithe Harvester. Or even the Reflection. Not yet. I haven't seen the new BMTH song. Or, no, maybe, I think Ashiok might have requested it a little while ago. I think we did listen to it, yeah. It was pretty good, alright, yeah. I think we did listen to it. It was pretty good. 2-0 your first match, nice Nick. You're dead to a removal spell, I believe. Really? Why are they starting with this? Shouldn't they copy first? Why wouldn't they copy first? That's kind of weird, right? Maybe they're worried about me having Fatal Push? If I had Fatal Push, I would have main phased it. Right? There's no way I wouldn't main phase the Fatal Push. Golgari boats with Casualties of War. I mean, Casualties of War is a very PogChamp card, but it is extremely expensive. Yeah, they could have also copied Bone Crusher Giant, too. Alright, well, Jegantha can test that. I have enough mana. Of course, I'm 1 short, right? 3, 6, 7. Tilt. I think we actually have to play Jegantha here. I know it's better to play Fable, more value, but this actually can test the Bone Crusher Giant, so I think I like this better. Surely there's no way we win this game, right? Surely there is no way. No way they fucked this up. after I sacrifice my entire board to kill one Shieldred. Who would win? 5 Mayhem Devil triggers and a draw 3, or a single copy of Shieldred? Stay tuned to find out. It's like their second blood. Yeah, the answer is always Shieldred. The joke is that the answer is very obvious. Losing the treasure blood is whatever. Well, funny enough, if I kept the treasure in play, I would have been able to play Jegantha and Fable that turn. So if I had 1 extra mana, it would have been kind of massive, right? Like that would have allowed me to just cast the double spell that turn. That would have been huge. Right, yeah, that's fair. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Still not contesting the Jegantha. I have to grind through a castle. That, I guess, kills the Bloodtithe Harvester? Is that worth it? How do I get punished by not casting Claim? So the cool thing about Claim killing the Harvester this turn is if they find removal spell for Jegantha, I don't have to block with the Fable token. I can just go to 1, so I think it is worth it. Just play the land and discard to Fable. Certainly cannot attack this turn, I'll tell you that much. Definitely no attacks. That's a really good draw step. That's definitely a reason to hold it. Is that what it... Well, I don't have a sack outlet anyways, but... Go to 4. Alright, need a good one here. Probably need a couple of good ones. I think that's worth keeping, right? It's gotta be. That's not. How aggressive do I want to get? They're at 19? Could attack for 8. I'm actually thinking about attacking for 8. But then I go to 3. I actually just die to a removal spell if I do that right. Attack for 8, they push there, attack with both, go to 3, trade there, die. Goblin attack? I guess the goblin attack is fine, right? Because if they block with either of these, I can just sack the treasure to kill the one they block with. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, because I have to play my land, right? So if I play the land, I guess if I play land, animate Hive, attack with both, they just put Trespasser here, and I can't kill the Trespasser because I have no cards in hand. And so I think at that point it's probably better to just attack with Hive. You know what I mean? Because either way, I'm only attacking with one thing. So I think this is better. Eat this in case they draw Takenuma. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't attack with Hive unless we play our land first, and if we do that and they block with Trespasser, we can't kill the Trespasser because we can't pay the ward cost. Is Glissa a decent sideboard card against Rakdos? Yeah, I think it is. If they don't kill it, it does generate a lot of value, and it's impossible for them to block it, so... Ooh. Take 1. They have their own Hive, which makes the math a little more tricky. That has to be a good draw step, right? 15. Yeah, the food is super relevant, too. Now I actually kind of sort... No, because if I attack with Goblin, they... Yeah, no, now... Okay, I can't attack with Goblin next save this. Right. Hive attack is probably still fine, though, right? 4 blockers. What if they find Fatal Push? Fatal Push, animate, shove, put me to 2. Then I go Jegantha here, trade here, or even chump block, sack reflection, crack food, go to 5, take 4, take 3, go to 2. Maybe I could just not attack with the Hive this turn because I have the oven to gain a bunch of life. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do that. The Goblin attack is not good. They just block with the Graveyard Glutton. And I can't kill the Glutton, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess I could attack with the Goblin and then sack to the oven, which I guess gives me an extra treasure. It's not the worst, right? Because the treasure is kind of important, but I also might want the Goblin on defense. What's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying, Life Tilt, now. Like, the treasures matter quite a bit. But we can also just put the Goblin on defense, right? Like, we have just an easy chump block here. You know what I'm saying? That's a good draw step. Shane with the 4. Thank you for the 4 months, buddy. Hope you're having a good day today. Appreciate you. What are we going to talk about this week? Yeah, if we get to untap with Reflection, then we're kind of just chilling, so... Scrubbly. What is the Skrelvely? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, did they draw Stomp? This is, like, kind of fine, though, right? If I just block with Hive Jegantha, can blank stop with Oven. Alright, I'm going to animate Hive. And I'm just not going to activate Oven. I'm going to go to 2, and if they cast Stomp, I'll respond and use the Oven and gain 2. I have enough mana to gain life. But I can't use the, like, obviously the you know, heads up play would just be chump block with Goblin Sack to Oven, but I die to Stomp if I do that, so I'm just going to take this line. And not die to Stomp. New cards, new decks. Didn't we just talk about new cards like a week and a half ago? What is with these releases? They're killing me over here. Okay, there's a land. Do they have another spell? Okay, well, if they're not going to cast a spell, I'm not going to use the Oven. Land Char incoming. Shit, that would have been a good draw. Are we getting food now? It's a good point. Oh, that's a really sick line. I did not think about that line. Wow, I've never used this. I've never used this mode of Claim the Firstborn before, but that's a really good line. I don't think I've ever done this before. That's a hell of a line, chat. That is a hell of a line. We're leveling up. We're gonna use blood. Well, if they have blood, I'm definitely gonna respond. Copy. Wait, no, this line still loses to Bone Crusher. Because if I send 3 Devils in the Goblin Shaman token, I use the 3... Oh, no, I just don't use the things, right? 14... Okay, no, this is fine, yeah. Attack all, kill Crusher. 3, 6, 9, 14... Well, if I do this and kill the Bone Crusher... 3, 6, 9, 11... Oh, and then they die to me ovening. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Right, I see what you're saying. Yep, I'm with you. Yeah, I see. Yep, I'm with you. Because now they just die to the Devil Triggers EOT. And we still have the Oven up if they have Stomp. I think they have the Stomp, too. Ah, God, I'm so good at this game. I guess I could have sacked the Reflection, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Whew. See? We knew they had the Stomp, too! Brain's too big. Brain is simply too big. I don't know how I won that game, by the way. Yeah, the Devil sacked themselves, so... Yeah, I didn't see the Claim untap Fable line. That was a good line. I didn't see that one. The chat got me on that one, but... Yeah, their attack only kind of only makes sense with Stomp. I don't really know how much I want in this matchup. If you enjoyed that play, chat, consider dropping at Twitch Prime. Yeah, I know, right? Claiming. I've used Claim to haste Fable before. I've never used it to untap a Fable. Somebody was saying it was legal in paper today, Otter. I think I'm gonna shave an Epicure and an Ob Nix. Yeah, I don't want to do too much in this matchup, but I could bring in Furnace Reins for Shieldred, I guess. But I have 4 Fatal Push. I think it's fine. I've always been kind of unimpressed with Ob Nixilis, because the issue with the Rakdos midrange deck is they can kind of go a little bit wide, and it's hard for you to protect the Ob Nixilises. So I've never been a big fan of that card against Rakdos. It's good against blue-white control, because they can't pressure it, but Rakdos can kind of easily pressure it. It's the initial impression of Ob. I mean, I like the card when I cast it and untap with it, but the problem with it is it's a 4-mana card that you have to untap with, and it doesn't immediately impact the board. That's the issue. But when you untap with it, you definitely cook. You definitely go into the kitchen. You put the pan in the oven, and you definitely cook. So, but it requires a lot of setup. We are cooking delicious meals, brought to you by Factor! !Factor if you want to check them out. Ob Nixilis would cook a good Factor meal. That's all I'm saying. I'm pretty excited to get the box in the mail. Should be coming within like a week and a half. Do a little unboxing. What matchups is the Planeswalker Ob for? Mostly control decks. It's like blue-white. Decks that cannot pressure it. Need to get a food box sponsor. We have a food box sponsor. It's right here. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Factor, so I am excited. Never tried it myself, but Cliffs on one, in case they play Harvester, I might want to Fatal Push it. Because I have 2 pushes anyways, so I just want to be mana efficient this game. The Bussy. Can't push that. Although it's nice that they didn't, because now if they play Fable, I can just kill their token and play my own Fable. Wonder if there's a Rakdos spells deck. Oh, it'd be good with Ob and ping creatures. It's kind of what this deck is trying to accomplish, right? It's like pairing Ob Nixilis with Cauldron Familiar, Voldaren Epicure, stuff like that. Alright, they did take the Fable, unsurprisingly. They could go Harvester, attack with Bankbuster. Combat. I think it's time for Juicy J to make an appearance. The old Juicy J cameo. I don't know if it's any good. It's powerful. It does some good things. 5-color deck with Lotus Field that would be good with copying and untapping them. Wait, are you trolling me? I can't tell. They did not attack with Bankbuster. Interesting. I think they have Fatal Push for Ob. They probably do, right? Can I afford to play around it? Like, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that it's gonna get pushed at some point anyways, right? Do I even kill their Harvester is the question. I guess if I was gonna kill their Harvester, I should have done it first. It turns on push, but they can turn on push either way, so it's kind of irrelevant. What's up, Micah? Okay, drawing a card. If they don't kill the Ob, we can channel Sokenzan and attack with 1 token to trigger it. Not exactly where you want to be. I'd probably rather just attack with the Ob at that point, but... Bustin' makes me feel good. We are bustin'. I want to bust. I'm jealous. But what if I want to bust? A little bit late to the party there. I guess I could just, like, attack and play Jegantha. Could also shock the Shaman, shatter the Buster. 4 in hand. That's probably good. Let's start here. See if we can find a Cauldron Familiar or something. There we go. There we go. I like that. And we'll go here. Go destroy 2 damage. How much do I care about this? Because I almost want to rebuy Bloodtithe Harvester. Kills Buster and Goblin. I don't know. It might be better to just let them have the Buster. I'm at 16. They're taking 5 this damage. I think I might just be able to race. Because the Harvester gets me another blood token too, which is nice. It's close. It's very close. Definitely killing the Goblin Shaman token. That's the easy part. I think I'm actually just going to get back the Harvester. Like, the Shaman token's the easy part of this. It's a question of, do I get back the Harvester or kill the Bankbuster? I think getting this back is better. Some standard Rakdos? No, I'm good. I'm good. Ioneer. I mean, there's a chance they just die to this card next turn if they can't kill it. They are drawing 2 more cards, obviously, but I thought we already had a Bustin' command. I guess we have 2 now. In case you didn't have enough Bustin'. Oh, sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It was hard to remember. It was just Bustin'. Which is the same command you just added. Sort of, yeah. It's very, very similar to Korvold. I mean, being 1 mana less than Korvold is nice. You tried Bustin'? Maybe it was... Oh, it was Bussin'. That's what it was, I think. Bussin'? No, maybe not. Are there any Pioneer challenges tomorrow? Yeah, the Pioneer challenge is tomorrow at 5 p.m. I think I'm going to be taking tomorrow off. Because we're going out with my mom to celebrate my grandmother's birthday. So I think I'm going to take tomorrow off and then try to stream the Pioneer challenge on Sunday. Oh, it was Bussy. That's what it was. How could I forget about Bussy? Think they crewed the Bankbuster here? Yeah, I'm going to go out Sunday night with my mom for Mother's Day. See, they couldn't have all the bustin', you know? I had to have a little bit of fun. Ashiok is just a mom kind of guy, you know? Oh, it always has been the bank bussy. Hop in the bank bussy. Maybe we should play some of those in our sideboard. Just so we can bust. Always, ABB, always be bustin'. Who would roast me if not Ashiok? The entire Twitch chat has that. How about the entirety of chat? Do I know what bussy means? Bussy is a lifestyle. It means whatever you want it to mean, okay? It means different things to different people. It's a lifestyle, alright? Am I gonna start playing in a hot tub soon? Absolutely. Hot tub stream coming up. Whenever we hit the sub goal. Thalia. Okay. What's up, Otter? How much do I care about this Thalia? I guess I do. I don't really know that for a fact that I do, but I guess I'll just kill it. To live for so much. It looks like Esper Legends or something. I think if you're playing Oni Cult Anvil, you have to kind of restructure the entire deck. It's possible that Epicure is still good, but you'd have to play either Experimental Synthesizer and or the Mishra's Research Desk. So you'd have to change the deck a little bit. Probably want to play Shrapnel Blast too if you're going to play Artifact Synergies. So at that point, you're more of kind of this weirdo burn deck than anything else. You're a little bit less on the sacrifice synergies, but if that makes sense. You could play a version with Anvil. I don't think that would be the worst idea. I mean, I'm just going to light up all their shit. I don't know if this is a good plan, but killing all their creatures can't be that bad, right? Alright, take two. Go. Yeah, because the fact that Ob Nixilis hits like an absolute truck. Like, the turn you untap with it, if you trigger it 3 or 4 times, they just take 8 or 9 damage. So having Ob Nixilis deal with that massive first chunk and then having Shrapnel Blast to kind of close out the game, it's kind of a cool idea. That might not be that bad. You would probably you'd have to still play Mayhem Devil, right? What's up, Giggy? Danique. Dennis has entered the battlefield. It's a good draw step. Dennis has now entered the battlefield. Also, a pretty good draw step. Play this. Your turn. I also brew a deck for the donation day, or does the donor have to give me a deck every time? I'm not the best at, if you tell me, hey, here's a card that I want you to build around, build the deck. I'm not the best at that, so I would prefer to just, have the entire deck. If there's a card that I want to work on, I can think of stuff, but you know what I mean? It's I prefer to just have the deck. Yeah, I'm going to leave the cat EOT in the graveyard EOT. That was the plan. Alright, well, we're doing Ob things. Guess I'll keep the treasure. So we go sack cat, trigger Ob. If we can get one more Ob trigger here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't have a land to play that. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, I have a land in hand, but I only have 2 mana. I'm kind of going off here. Did I beat Rakdos? I did, yeah. I did. Maybe it was greedy to main phase this stuff. But, I mean, it's probably fine, right? But yeah, I could have, waited until my end step. Or, not my end step, but waited until their end step. Because then if I hit, more expensive cards, I could have cast them. So maybe I should have waited. Because I do have a lot of 3s, right? I do have Fable and Mayhem Devil that I could have hit. That I wouldn't be able to cast there. Thank you for the suggestion, B-Bolter. I really, I'll keep that into consideration. If I ever want to turn to the dark side and play some blue-white control. If I ever want to put you guys to sleep for 3 hours. I mean, you guys kind of fall asleep anyways, as it is, right? Raise your hand in chat if you're asleep right now. Or type bedge. How many bedgers in chat? What is this attack? Oh, they just want to flip Githian? I guess I'll kill the Thought after... They have no cards. They can't have Iganjo. Am I missing something? I don't think so. What does a new card do? 2 mana 1/3 flying lifelink gives all their legendary permanents ward 2. Oh, they just wanted to flip Githian. Yeah, Ob does not look like he has flying. Wait, why does this card have flying? He's literally sitting in a chair. I know he has wings, but, like, he's in a chair. What? My brother in Christ. Maybe they forgot it had flying. Well, I still could have eaten this, too, right? Maybe the chair. Oh, wait, so the character is not the demon, it's the chair. Ob Nixilis is actually the chair. And the chair flies. Is that what's happening? I wish I had a flying chair. Let's loot first. Okay. Let's loot again. Okay. Let's do this. Go again. Go again. God, this deck is sweet. They're at 12. Are they dead? No, they're not quite dead, right? I guess I'll just kill the Skrelv main phase. I just don't care about Gideon, right? Gideon doesn't do anything. Yeah, Gideon does nothing. Is this deck good enough to make a comeback? So, here's the thing about Rakdos Sacrifice. We gotta have a little bit of an intervention here. We need to have a conversation, okay? If you never play against Mono Green or Creativity or Lotus Fields, this deck is awesome. The problem is, those decks are kind of everywhere, so... Like, this deck, I think, is favored against Rakdos mid-range, favored against Mono White, favored against Spirits, but you just cannot beat the unfair decks with this. And there's not even really a good plan, you know? Right, if you never play against the good decks, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, if your metagame is all, like, the loader of the ground creature decks and mid-range decks, this is the perfect place to be. This deck eats those decks for breakfast. But it's just so bad against Creativity, Greasefang, and Mono... Or not Greasefang. This deck's okay against Greasefang. Creativity, Mono Green, Lotus Field. Yeah, you're probably fine against Greasefang. You have enough ways to turn on Fatal Push and all that stuff. I guess I want Rending Volleys. It's, like, kind of it. I'm gonna shave an Epicure, an Ob, and shave 2 Epicures. Is Rakdos Scam good in Pioneer or was it Copium? That deck was really good. The one that, the Thrillseeker deck, Dykeman got another 5-0 with it. I was pretty happy with it. Thrillseeker was kind of messed up with... What's the 2-drop Dreadhorde Butcher? Thrillseeker plus Butcher was, like, basically Splinter Twin. So I like that deck a lot. I think it's actually even better with the Scam cards. Like, the Scam deck itself, Prototype was terrible. The Flesh Gorger, that card sucked. But what I liked about it was the way that the Scam cards interact with Thrillseeker. So I think there's kind of a version that maybe does both, where it's like you cut the prototypes, but you still play the Scam cards with Thrillseeker and Berserker. That's a really cool idea. Yargle's a meme. So I think I might try and work on that next week. Maybe like 2 or 3. Maybe you don't play the full 6 Scam cards, but maybe like 2 or 3. And even something like Malakir Rebirth is kind of a free roll, because it's a land anyways, right? Make changes to the main to make Mono Green salvageable, but Creativity... Yeah, we played against Creativity twice, and we got absolutely shit on. We got annihilated by Creativity. And I would argue that our draws weren't even that bad, you know? Like, I don't think either of our draws against Creativity were that miserable. They were like 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. We were curving out against them, and we just got absolutely destroyed. Just an absolute lost cause. Yeah, to, like, reduce the... You could just cut, like, a land and maybe a spell and play 2 Rebirth. Adeline. It's a good draw. Adele. Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself. This is, like, you know, the ultimate betrayal. Let's keep the treasure in play. You can go. Faith in us. Can't wait to get Ob triggers off the Mana Confluence. I know, right? Pain lands too. The first time your opponent taps a Pain land when you have an Ob Nix in play, it's gonna feel so good. We have another Adele. Alright, another Adele is good. Kind of want to dispute first. Dispute sack food. Try to find another claim or a push. If I brick, I can just play Fable. Yeah, I think I have enough ovens. What do you think, chat? I think I got enough ovens to cook anything up that my heart so desires. We have established Oventron. Need one more. I have all four. What are you talking about? we have Oventron. Yeah, this is the definition of let 'em cook. We're cooking all right. I don't know what we're cooking, but we're cooking something. I'll tell you that much. Rakdos matchup felt all right. Mono green should have tutored a removal spell. Gotcha. Has the new 2-drop been good, Salty Say Nick? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Danique. How's this green so hard? The 2-drop? Oh, because they curve 1-drop into 3, and you just get to hit them immediately. It's kind of cool. Yeah. All right, off of my Fable draws, we're going to find exactly Mayhem Devil and Cauldron Familiar, okay? You ready? Nope, streamer lied. Streamer lied. You combo Ob with Roiling Vortex. You could, but that's kind of too cute. Like, Roiling Vortex is just not a very good card. Right. Ooh. Alright, how deep can we go here? Pretty deep, right? So I can go sack treasure, play oven, ping, attack, sack treasure, ping, or even just see if they block. Talking about the new one, 2-mana 2/2 Menace. It's like Olivia's Oathsworn or something. I can't remember what it's called, but 2/2 Menace for 2. Whenever it hits them, you get to put a counter on it and do some shit there. I forget what it's called, but that's it. Ayara's Oathsworn is what it's called, yeah. They block with Dennick. See what they do. I'm going to let them go to blocks. I don't think they're blocking with Dennick. If they do, I might just sack the Shaman, ping, post-combat, sack the Treasure, ping, play second Oven, sack the Human token, kill Adeline, and leave them with Dennick. I might just do that anyways, but yeah. I think I'm just going to do it. Wait, can I just kill everything? Hold on, do I have enough? So if I let damage happen... this has 1. Post-combat, sack, treasure, play oven, 2 damage here. And then we go sack this, 3 damage here. Then I have to lose the Epicure, and they still have Dennick, so that's just worse. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. Just do it this way. We didn't play a list with all Obi-Wan. I don't think that combo is very good. It's all Obi-Wan is like 5 mana, do nothing enchantment. I don't think it's very good. I could be wrong, but I do not think that card is quite on the acceptable power level for Pioneer. It's very cool, but I don't think it's quite there. Clearly this tech needs Scorpion God. I don't know about that. Man, if we ever find a Cauldron Familiar... I mean, they're dead anyways, but... if we ever find a Cauldron Familiar, they're really dead. I gotta use the bathroom. Hurry up and take lethal opponent. I gotta use the restroom. I gotta piss. Okay. This one. I guess we can just go here. Kill this. Here. Do this. Here. This. Combat. I gotta pee. Is Balls of Citadel that good in Pioneer? Nah, too much mana. You can, like, there have been people who have played Bolus of Citadel in some sort of Jund food deck, and you use Priest of Forgotten Gods to kind of accelerate you to Citadel. And those decks have had some success, but they're probably just worse than traditional sacrifice decks. They kind of, like, have the same problems, but... Alright, Jegantha... Hand's good, we'll keep this. Lead on Epicure to play around Spikefield. Yeah, it feels like there's just maybe enough support for vampires. Like, enough cheap vampires that are good. They all work well with Fable. You'll see what the list looks like, but... I mean, you could probably assume most of the cards in the deck, you know? Like, Epicure, Harvester, Fable, Vampire Lord, Sorin, etc., etc. I don't think I'll ever play Dimir Rogues. It's just kind of not my style. I really don't like it. I can't deny that it's a good deck. Like, it is most certainly a very, very good deck, but just not really my jam, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna sack Harvester to kill Rona, so I'm just gonna play Devil first to get a free point. Because I'm gonna do this anyways. Yeah, Henny's a vampire. Let's talk about Furnace Reins in the board instead of something like a Crone War. A Crone War is potentially more powerful, but specifically against mono green, you want to be able to steal their 3-drop as early as possible. Like, if you're on the play and you don't have an answer for their elf, and they go elf into 3, and you have a Crone War instead of Furnace Reins, it can get really awkward because then you won't be able to steal it on curve. So it's more of just a curve consideration thing. Jesus, that's a good draw. Man, when this deck has these draws, it feels so hard to beat. Okay, that's fine. Like this sack deck definitely has some disgusting draws. I guess we discard Crypt because I don't have a way to get Familiar back as of right now. Certainly kill Tyvar. I guess we want to play the Oven. Yeah, let's play the Oven this turn, I think. Ob works with Corpse Knight. It does. But that's also a third color, right? I really think you want to keep it to 2 colors. It's similar to Corpulf. It's very, very similar, yeah. I think that the Exile Claw is obviously worse than drawing a card, but it's very, very similar to Corpulf. I've been moderately impressed with it. Ren and Realm Breaker. Interesting. Yo, Swish, thank you for the raid, buddy. I know, somebody told me that you get another 5-0. I wonder how you feel about this. What do you think about, like, I don't know how much you changed the deck list, but I was thinking about adding the scam cards. Whatever, I forget the name of them, but the 4-mana, or not the 4-mana, but the 1-mana scam cards to it. Those cards work really nicely with Thrillseeker. Just getting it back. Getting more triggers. I should probably kill this Ren, right? Did we just have lethal? Well, they can't kill the... Like, I can't attack with the Ob this turn, right? I scooped anyways. Yeah, they were, like, Omega dead. Alright, answers for Rona. Shaven Ob, because it's kind of slow. Shaven Epicure. I think just 2 Epicures is fine. Sphere is good. People keep saying that Sphere is good. You realize that Retraction Helix just can bounce the Sphere, right? Like, it doesn't actually stop them from comboing. They just bounce the Sphere and then kill you. So it doesn't really do anything. This hand is fine. I think I put a land back. A little greedy, but it's on 5, so we're chilling. Elf. Hey, Fatal Push. I don't know what to tell you, chat. It really is just that easy. Just have to ask nicely, and you'll just draw whatever you want. I mean, I guess, sure. It's actually better to do it this way, right? Yeah. Your turn. Yeah, Claim Dispute, especially when you take an elf, it's so good. Oh my god, just pack it up. We are so unbelievably done here. Like, it is so Jover. It is absolutely Jover. Absolutely Jover. This is just bullying at this point. What is this? He said GG's. That's really all you could say at that point. I feel bad, you know? Jesus. Like, they had a family, you know? What the hell? What am I doing? Just your streamer is now bullying. I could see that. This hand's a keep. Storm the Festival's kind of cool. Storm the Festival into both combo pieces. I don't hate that. 3-bin Inspector. Is this the Bleach Out alt account? Kind of think it might be. Yeah, we saw Dyke. Well, Dykeman just raided me, so we did see that. We did see that. I don't know if he posted the list on Twitter. How much did he change? Rebuild the city with Sylvan Advocate. You will never convince me to put Sylvan Advocate into any constructed deck ever. I refuse. I will not be subjected to this nonsense. How much do I care about this Charming Prince? Not really, right? I think I'm just gonna play Harvester. And if they Adeline, I could just block the token, untap, steal Adeline, sack it. Okay, well, they're not Adelining me. Just take 2. Cool with that. Yeah, might be good with fires. Mono White Devotion. Unfortunate. I'm not going to sack the Harvester here. Really unfortunate. I'm just going to play Fable. I want to kill something here. Killing Skyclave might be good. Cut them off Devotion. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. They do have Nykthos in play, so probably worth it. You can call it BWC. I'm going to call it what it is, which is Mono White Devotion. This would be good against Rakdos and the sideboard of Sultai Rona. Maybe. They're kind of expensive, though. Spellbinder. I don't think I care too much about that. They're probably going to take Ob, which I guess is kind of annoying, but surely they take Ob, right? Yeah. Discard Cat Land, I think. It's pretty good. So I can go Devil, attack with Shaman. Do I let them block is the question. I don't know if they're trading, but I really want to play the Epicure post-combat. They should block here. It would be a really good block by them. But I'm going to give them the option to mess up. It's like, I can either not play the Epicure and deal them 2 damage, or I can give them the option to mess up. You know what I mean? I guess I could also just kill the Charming Prince and not play the Epicure, right? Discard the Claim. Yeah, what if I just let the trade happen, and then sack Treasure, sack Blood, kill Prince? I actually think I like that better. Red. Ping. Loot, discard, ping. That's pretty good, too. I mean, I guess this kind of sucks that they have a second Skyclave, but it just clears more stuff off the battlefield. It's like, killing all of their permanents when they have a Nykthos seems like a good idea. Alright, noted. Noted, we have an Nagajo in hand. Oh, they just wanted to get back the 3-bit Inspector, gotcha. So, what, Blink Inspector? Oh, I guess they'd rather have the Scry 2 than the Blink, the Clue token, sure, because they're kind of choked on mana. Yeah, that's true. I guess if they have second Skyclave, I'm still pretty far ahead. And now the game's over. Yeah, like, even if they Skyclave the Devil, I would still have Fable, I would still have Oven Claim, I'd still have enough stuff. Like, it wouldn't even matter that much. Exile the card's owner, not your opponent. Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. No, I know I'd get the token off Skyclave. Yeah, we have a land. That doesn't matter too much. Actually, no, it doesn't, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Because now we just go claim, steal this. Attack with both? You might lose the one you. Then we can go oven, tap, sack, kill Prince. Get back cat, kill Prince. Does that make sense? This does expose the Cauldron Familiar if they have another portable hole, but they can kill the oven anyways, right? Yeah, second red could have been crazy. What is this? Sure, that's fine. This might find them a Skyclave. They kind of need a Skyclave, right? Like, they're super dead. Yeah, okay. Well, they did find it. God, they can actually blink the Skyclave, too. That's kind of rough. Because now they can go Skyclave Devil, blink Skyclave, kill Reflection. This might actually be kind of awkward. Yeah, this is actually not a great spot for us. I mean, I guess we still have Claim plus Oven. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, we still have Claim plus Oven, so it's not that bad. Just go Claim here. Attack for 2, make a 3/3. I mean, they have a Clue token, but they don't really have much else besides that. Gonna keep the food in play for sure. Congrats, Badface. That's awesome, dude. Played Plains. This thing costs 6, right? Yeah. So... I guess the trade's not even that good for us. They just trade a 2/2 for it, because they double block. So let's just go Harvester, pick up Jegantha. As soon as we find a land, we can start cooking with, no. Cancel. This one. It's like, wait, why can't I pick this up? As soon as we find a land, we can start cooking with Ob Nixilis and Cauldron Familiar. Why do you love Ride Down so much? The card Ride Down? The sweet card. I'm gonna keep the cat in the graveyard. Oh, or we just do that. So, let's go... Get back cat. Trigger. Trigger. Play Epicure. And then I'll save the other cat sack till their end step, and then I can play the card that I exile with Ob Nixilis on my turn. Can even play the Hive here. God, okay. Well, when you do shit like this, Ob Nixilis looks insane, right? Whew. That was a good turn. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. That is not going to cut it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is, right? That's a good explanation. It's kind of like a 4-mana Corvold that doesn't require you to play a third color. Always triggering. Brutal Cathar. Alright, you got it. I guess I want to do this now, because it gives me more options with the Cauldron Familiar, or well, like hitting the card off Ob Nixilis. Hit a Fatal Push. It's pretty good. Sack this. Why are they still playing? Chat, does anyone know why they're still playing? Any idea? They did pay for the league, you're not wrong. Go. Can I do anything else? I guess we can, like, make a push here, right? Just, like, kill this. Attack for 3. Alright, go. Oh no, not the Iganjo. No, not my 3/3. No. I mean, even if they find a 5-mana Wrath, I still just have another Ob Nixilis waiting in the wings, right? I guess they'd get the Cauldron Familiar, but they're drawn pretty live too, which is funny, but I don't think it's quite good enough. Do we have lethal? I don't know. I'm gonna make them do the math. You figure it out. Pick a card at random. What are the odds they're playing the Mutavault lock? Oh, what, with the book? I feel like that's pretty unlikely, but maybe. Alright, they've had enough. They have had enough. Alright, mono white mid-range, huh? So, Rending Volley is good. Fatal Push is good. I don't think I like Thoughtseize. I don't hate Kolaghan's Command. I'm going to shave an Ob. I'm going to shave 2 Epicures. No, let's just do this. This is fine. Well, now you actually have the other lock as well. You have not only you have the Mutavault book lock, but you have Gideon plus the new enchantment. The thing that Spike tweeted about yesterday. So maybe you could play both of those in like a prison style deck. Is there anything we could do in Pioneer with what's the enchantment that says stuff can't get counters? Solemnity. Is there anything we could do in Pioneer with Solemnity? Oh, the 9 lives, right? Yeah, I guess 9 lives. Yeah, I don't know if you want to play all those though. It's like a lot of 3 mana cards, right? But maybe there's something. Maybe there's something there. But it might just be good enough to play like Mutavault Gideon and then also play the Mutavault Gideon and then also play the cat, or not Mutavault Gideon and then also play Book, or sorry, Book Mutavault and then Gideon the new enchantment. And speak. Speaking is hard. Noted. If they have Skyclave Apparition, is it better to not play the Harvester? No, that's crazy, right? Because then I could just Harvester sack, kill the Skyclave. Yeah, this is fine. Do not care. I do want to kill the Skyclave, though. Ooh. It's still better to play Fable here. Much, much better to play Fable. I could have played Mayhem Devil and killed their farmhand, but I think I'd much, much rather play Fable there. That doesn't matter. Just kill it with Fatal Push. How good is the Gideon lock even in Pioneer? Like, is that something you would even... There's a lot of outs to it, right? The enchantment. Like, people play Beseiju. Enchantment doesn't have hexproof or anything. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many Invoke Despairs, to be fair. But, yeah, that's another thing that it's just not that good against. But, I don't know. I'm just not even sure that it's, like... It's not even that great in general. It's just period, you know? Combat... no, I don't want to trade the illusion for farmhand yet. Just gonna do this. Pick 2, play Harvester. All the Gideons just smash for 10 each turn. Wait, what's the exact wording on the enchantment? Does it turn so every single Gideon you play turns into a creature? Is that what it is? Or like what's the text on it? I don't even exactly know what it does. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the 3-mana enchantment. Right, because there's a 3-mana enchantment that turns all planeswalkers of a certain type into creatures, right? But that's not the same card. They call me the miniature Bible the way I'm spamming Gideons. Sure. Pyre of Heroes. They're cooking a little bit too much over there. ETB, choose a planeswalker type. Have hexproof as long as you show a creature. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It is really hard to kill. I get it now. I have 3 cards in hand. This one. This one. This one. I'm gonna hold the land in hand. In case I want to discard it to the blood. What's funny about this is if they play a creature with an ETB, I can kill it with the trigger on the stack so they can't pyre. Yep, exactly. Okay. The problem here is I don't get a 3/3 if I do that. This is kind of awkward, huh? Shares a creature type with the sacrifice creature and has mana value equal to 1 plus the creature's mana value. I mean, what are the odds they have a 4... Like, what are 4 mana spirits that I would care about? Right? Could use the blood tokens. Right, but the whole point of this is that I wouldn't get a 3/3. You know what I mean? If I kill it now, I don't get a 3/3. I guess if I'm doing that, I should go treasure here, sack the Mayhem Devil, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I like that. Yeah, I think doing it this way is good. Just in case. I don't know what 4-mana spirits they could have, but... Losing the 3/3 kind of sucks, but if I let this resolve, I'm not killing it anyways, right? You're in the kitchen with vampires. How deep in the kitchen are we? I'm curious as to why their deck doesn't have Yorion. Oh, 5-head. Actual 5-head, chat. My god. The brain on this opponent. Crazy. Sack my Mutavault, get a Thraben Inspector. What a Chad. What a Chad. I'm just gonna hold the land in hand still for blood token purposes. Another 3-mana creature with an ETB. Oh, but this one they can actually... Okay, I see. So we'll see what they target, because this gets something else back to sack to the Pyre. So my guess is that, okay, they're going to get Inspector, and then they're going to sack Inspector for Charming Prince, Blink Specialist, and I'm going to Fatal Push the Specialist. Right? That's almost certainly what's going to happen here. There's no way they don't sack Inspector for Prince. Yeah. It's just the best value. We get to end this chain. Okay, perhaps got a little punish for not playing out the land last turn, because, I mean, they're probably not going to trade with the Shaman token anyways, but... This is actually a little bit awkward, because now they can just sack Prince and get another Specialist, and kind of keep the loop going. We might actually kind of be in a weird spot here. The Pyre's giving them a ton of value. What's up, Finest? How you doing? How you doing? Skyclave Atsushi, Ao, Capricious Hulkite, Atraxa. The Phyrexian Pyre theme. Going all the way down the chain. Or I guess up the chain, right? Is that how that works? Do you go down the chain or up the chain? I don't know. So much value. That doesn't really do anything. I don't know how we got into this position, but I feel like we're kind of behind now. They're at 9. Okay, let's go to combat. Attack with these two. And then we will see how they choose to block. Their deck does seem sweet. The Pyre is a really cool addition. Sure, that's fine. Oddly enough, they have a Ganjo. God damn. Oddly enough, I kind of want to push the Thraben Inspector. I know that looks really weird, but it cuts them off from going sack Inspector, Prince, Blink Specialist, yada yada yada. It's obviously really bad if they draw another 1-drop, but I think I have to do it this way. It looks really weird, but I think that's my line. I'd claimed plus push, they had no blocker. What do you mean? Claim plus push. They had, if I claim plus push, they can block with the Thraben Inspector. Right? If I claim the Specialist and push the 2/2, they can now block with the Inspector. The 3/2 push the 2/2. They still would have been able to block with the Thraben Inspector. Yes, the way that Extraction Specialist says, that creature can't attack or block for as long as you control Specialist. So if it changes control, then the creature that Specialist got back can then block. So they still would have been able to chump block Jegantha. We're even attacking now. Jesus Christ. I mean, I gotta take this trade, I think. Kind of in a weird spot, though. Did I consider claiming a 3/2 and pushing the 2/2? No, I hadn't thought about that. We have 2 cards in hand. I don't really know how we got to this position, but we got here, I guess. Well, they only have 1 Prince in the graveyard, right? Alright, I guess we're doing this. Eating the Charming Prince, so they can try to stop the chains. And holding the land, I think. They can get a 4-mana human now. I don't know what 4-mana human they're going to get, but... They haven't really shown us a 4-drop in their deck yet. I'm sure they have them, but... Like, you wouldn't play Pyre unless you had a way to, like, you know, a payoff at the top of the chain, but... Okay, Shaman down. Shaman down. Anointed Pisskeeper. I just named Claim again. Oh, yeah, naming Hive makes sense, right? Yeah. Go to 18. Need, like, an Ob Nix or something? Not exactly. Just debating if I can afford to run that into... I mean, I kind of have to use my mana here, right? Yeah. I know it sucks if they draw Skyclave, but... I think I need to use my mana in case I hit, like, Epicure, and then need to use that to loot, to try and find another spell, yada yada. You know what I mean? Make 6. I think Archangel Avacyn is the top end. Well, they're playing a lot of humans, right? Avacyn's not a human, so they can't go up the chain. This has to be the same creature type, you know. Charming Prince. Gain 3, sure. Oh, now they can sack this to get a specialist. Wow, we're actually going to lose this game. Didn't think that was possible. Like, there was a point this game where they had no cards in hand. And here we are, you know? Here we are. Their draw steps have been quite kind to them. I do agree with that. I'm trying to think if... I think I have to play towards untapping with the Harvester and being able to kill the Brutal. I know I could loot away the Claim, but if I loot away the Claim, I don't have a Blood token in play to be able to kill the Brutal next turn. Oathsworn will let you tutor when it hits 4 counters the first time. Wait, really? So if you have an Oathsworn... Wait, no, because the way that the card is worded, if you have Oathsworn and then remove counters from it, you should be able to use it again. Unless you're thinking of something else. If you're thinking of Oathsworn, 4th counter, and then next turn also attack, if it has more than 4 counters, it's not going to trigger. Because the card, it says on it, it has to be exactly 4 counters. So if it's more than 4, it doesn't count. Oh, I guess I could have given Bloodtithe Harvester haste. Yeah, you know, we'll call that a classic skill issue. You know, that appears to me that was a very, very good display of skill issue. Skill issue, chat. Skill issue indeed. Right, it has to have exactly 4 counters. Checks the second clause only if it has less than 4 counters. Right, yeah. What I'm saying is if you had, like, if you put the 4th counter on it, and then you somehow removed a counter from it, and then triggered it again, it would trigger again, right? Yeah, simply just draw better. Just draw better forehead. Soul Diviner. You had me at hello. Copy of the Black Enchantment? What's the Black Enchantment? My brother in Christ. Come on. Surely we can't lose to this deck, right? Surely we can't lose to this deck. Okay. Okay. Just give me a land, please. And then maybe another land after that. If you would be so kind. This line's really bad if they have Extraction Specialist. Or I could just, you know, not draw lands. Added a land to the deck, by the way. Sure. I mean, I still probably win this game if I just find a land. That works. What's the best way to go about this? I think Mayhem Devil, because if they lead with Brutal Cathar or Skyclave, I can Treasure, kill Thalia, add red, resolve the Pang, and then kill whatever creature they play. Glass Casket. Alright, I will kill your Thalia. They have 2 cards in hand. We honestly still should be fine. Could a Harvester here and hold up mana for Volley. I don't hate that. Not exposing the devil to like a Skyclave or something. Retribution of the Ancients. Black, remove the X counters, target -X/-X. That's actually not the worst idea. As like a fun of one of. Could be okay. Can't wait to draw those Kolaghan's commands. I know, we only have 1, but... They're killing my blood token. Be honest, I kind of like my hand. Like, I want to keep Claim Dispute. I kind of want to... Yeah, I'm just going to be okay with that. My hand's just good. The 4-drop. Ob Nixilis, Captive Kingpin. It's the new card that we're trying out. New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. So they go to 14. Go Dispute. Sack this. I'm not going to expose the Oven. Like, we're so far ahead this game. Scavengers is Wilds. Has that card been good? Okay. Somebody in chat somebody came in here earlier and they said, Doomwake, did you see that Danny 5-0 with Orzhov Sludge Pile? And I was like, no, but that's an accurate name for that deck. I think Orzhov Sludge Pile sounds just about right. I forgot who it was. If one card in hand. So this is kind of awkward because the Pyre can sack the Charming Prince to get back stuff. Guess I can go Mayhem Devil, Oven. Can't even do that, right? Oven, sack Harvester. I actually can't even kill the Prince here. Maybe I try to bait them into going sack Prince into Brutal Cathar, kill Ob, and then I could just destroy them with Mayhem Devil. Alright, let's do that. I don't know if this is the right line, but I'm gonna just let them untap with Pyre. Prince if I sack Harvester to ability plus Oven. Well, then I also have to sack the Devil, and I don't want to do that. I'm not going to sacrifice my whole board to kill a Prince. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. Because I can't sack the Harvester to itself and also sack a creature to the Oven, right? Like, this is just fine. I can easily outvalue this. This is not even that big of a deal. Like, they blink this, get back Thalia, and they have a 3-2, a 2-2, and a 2-1. I can easily overpower that. Yeah, if we had one more mana, I could have sacked the food as well. I had Thrillseeker in the first league. I had one copy. Skyclave would suck. I don't care about that. That's fine. You can have that all you want. Do not care. Okay. Alright, maybe I do care. God, this fucking Pyre of Heroes, man. Jesus Christ. It's so much value by sacrificing Prince, getting Specialist, getting back Prince. So I can go Mayhem Devil, sack Harvester, ping Brutal, sack Harvester to Oven, ping Brutal, sack Food, ping Brutal, and get the Ob back. What if I just played Mayhem Devil and passed? Alright, so the nice thing about this, if I go Mayhem Devil pass, if they start their turn by sack Prince, get Brutal, I can I get a trigger here, right? I get a trigger off the Pyre. Because they sacrifice a creature, I ping here, they get Brutal, target Devil, I respond Oven, sack Harvester, ping, right? And then I can sack Food to ping Thalia, or maybe even ping them and get a trigger. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is just go Devil pass and see what they do. I think this might be my best line. This game is taking fucking forever. Because their deck is so dirtily, it doesn't do anything. So much dirtle. I know, right? This is basically just like, this is just a standard deck, you know? Oh my god, did they draw Kayla's? Oh, their draw steps have been so good this match. They're definitely drawn heavy. Definitely drawing heavy. I mean, now we're just dead, right? Ah, man. Named Witch's Oven. If they fuck up, I can maybe kill them. Like, if they sack Prince to kill Devil, I can go ping here, use Oven, sack, maybe just sack Devil, or sack Harvester, kill this, get back Ob, and then I can try to, like, top deck some stuff. Okay, we're just not going to use anything. Sure. I guess they don't want to use the Pyre, because that turns on my thing. Yeah, so I actually can't kill the Brutal Cathar because they named the Oven, right? Best I can do is block, sack, pay 2. I guess we just take this. I don't really think we can win if they untap, though. Rakdos sack losing to Mono White. Not something I ever thought I'd hear in my life. But their draws have been pretty good. It's not a bad one. I mean, we can kill a lot of their stuff, right? Alright, let's start here. Let's go 2 mana, sack Harvester, ping Thalia, dispute, sack Food, I think. Ping this, try to get back the Ob. Yeah, maybe this is just worse. Because I'm getting back the Ob, but like, what does the Ob even accomplish, right? Go Harvester, make a Blood. Harvester, make a Blood. No, I think it might be more important to Harvester here and just hold up the Blood activation. Because, again, if they use Pyre of Heroes, I get to ping something. I get to ping an X2, and then I can sack the Blood to kill an X2 that way. Or I could just, like... Oh, the stupid fucking Tithe Taker. Oh, I totally missed that. I totally missed that. Damn it. What's up, Brighter Die? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that was bad. I missed that. Yeah, that's bad. Damn it. How's Nick's been? It's been good. Just losing to mono white stuff. It's been a really frustrating match. It's like, the Pyre of Heroes was the only card we lost to. I feel like without Pyre, this match was not even remotely close, but... No, like, it's weird because the card's super powerful, but it is really expensive. You have to untap with it, so... I haven't been, like, the biggest fan of it. Start with Dispute. Something that makes Blood Service can kill 2 things. Maybe, yeah. Like, Dispute away the Oven, perhaps. What if I just took this? Fuck it, I'll take it. Like, their life total doesn't matter if I can kill all their shit. Oh, they sack the Tithe Taker. Okay. So... I think their plan is to get Specialist? So I'll ping... Or, sorry, their plan is to get... Not Specialist. No. Oh, right, they don't have a Prince in the graveyard. Get Loran. Okay, well, now that the Tithe Taker is gone, we can just go... Kill the Specialist, maybe? Don't know if this is enough, but... Okay, drew another Oven. It's not a bad one. That is definitely not a bad one. So I can steal their lifelinker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to... I don't have enough to go steal lifelinker, play Oven, sack, and play Fable, because the Oven costs 2. The Oven costs 2 more to activate. But let's steal the lifelinker. Go to combat. I guess we just attack for 3. Yeah, leave back the Ob. We can't really trigger the Ob, though, is the issue. Oh, no, we can. Yeah, we can, right? We can go Oven. Oh, the Oven costs 3 to play and 2 to activate. That's a disaster. Well, I guess it's fine. Ping them. Block, block, block. Take 2, 4, 5. Not dead. Pinging them to trigger the Ob. And, alright, you can go. And then I block the 3 3s and take 5. Oh, I guess the Mutavault kills me, right? Yeah, the Mutavault kills me. I guess I could have killed the Spirit, but then I have to trade the Ob off. Yeah. Man. Tough match. Yeah, we just lost to the stupid Pyre. Like, without the Pyre, we could never lose that match, but... Oh well, good beats. That was a fun match, nonetheless. Initial thoughts on Ob Nixilis. Card is super powerful, but it being a 4-drop is a little awkward in this deck, where you have a lot of other things to do with your mana already, between blood tokens and deadly disputes and like creature lands and stuff like that. So powerful card, but 4-drop that you have to untap with might not be where this deck wants to be. Maybe you want to play like 1 or 2 copies, but 3 is almost certainly too many. But it's maybe just like a fine top-end card. Also, the awkward part about adding 4-drops is you kind of feel compelled to add a 23rd land, but I don't think this deck should be a 23-land deck anyways without the 4-drop, so it's super awkward in that regard. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's powerful, just might not be specifically where this particular deck wants to be, so. So you can actually buy packs of the new...